Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Amy. Hello, Penny. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Aurora. Hello, Anne Marie. Amy, this will be the intro for the next 2 weeks, and then it switches over to our intro for my birthday box. Thank you, Candy. It was a lot of fun to put together. Hello, Lee. Hello, Crazy Cat Lady. Hello, Lori. Hello, Karen. Hi, everyone. Hello, Jamie. Hi, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. It is the start to our live week here. Unfortunately, we did not go live yesterday from the packing area, and that's because when I tell you we were busy, it was probably one of the busiest days really in a long time. We are so fortunate to be so busy here this time of year up until probably the holiday season, and we have all of you to thank for that. So this release is a doozy. This release is incredible. My team has done such a phenomenal job. It's a joint effort to make sure that these releases are able to get here to you, and I think we have, oh my goodness, I want to say like 50 products or something that are a part of this release. And one time, someday, hopefully we'll be able to get a film crew here or some sort of crew here to kind of document and film the process of how products come to life, because it is one of the coolest things to see how something goes from literally nothing or a sketch on a piece of paper to becoming a real life product. And we have so many real life products to share with you today. So I hope you all have your favorite snack, maybe something from Scoozy's. I hope that you have your favorite beverage, because this is probably going to be about an hour and a half live tonight, an hour and a half hour and 45 minutes. Hello, Kara. Hello, Glenda. Hi, everybody. So we have so much to talk about tonight, and we are going to kick it off first with something that I can't not tell you about for one more second, because I have been thinking about it since the day we started planning bringing them in. So let's go. Well, my dear Stacy, I know you probably have some sort of a delicious beverage on deck. So let's go down to the top view and let's talk about the one thing that I have been keeping a secret from you guys, and I hate keeping secrets from you guys, but I'm so excited that they are finally here. So we launched with this release our brand new gems. So these are our flat back gems. This is what the entire collection looks like. So if you purchase the entire collection of our gems, they come in. So these are like jumbo jars in comparison to, so y'all know how much I love my little gems. These are my little gems that I use all the time, and I'm obsessed with these little gems. I've used them constantly, but I was like, I want more. Like, I want more gems, and I need more. So we're gonna put these over to the side. I still love them, don't get me wrong, but there's something about having your own that just makes me so excited. So this is what the complete bundle looks like. Let's talk about all of our new friends. And, we had to get these very special clear lids for the top of them so that you can keep them right in your drawer and you'll be able to see which colors you have of which. So let's zoom in and we're going to talk about these, okay? So the very first ones that we have, so they are all, labeled on the side. They have the UPC, but right here is where it's going to tell you the name. So these are the hematite gems, and you're going to get, it's a very generous portion of gems. So that is the hematite, and they are flat back. And then these are the emerald green, and I'm going to show you what these really look like on the swatch sheet in a second. Then we have the violet shift. So these shift from violet to blue. Then we have the crystal. We have next, these are the red shift. Hello, Ellen. Then we have the light pink. We have the beautiful topaz. And then we have the stunning blue shift. Okay? So we have blue shift, and then we have the violet shift. Okay, so let's move these over to the side and let's talk about, you know that I am obsessed with I'm obsessed with a swatch sheet. You all know this. You all are not, you're not shy to me loving a swatch sheet. So I had to create a swatch sheet specifically for these gems. And I thought to myself, how the heck am I going to do a swatch sheet for gems? How can we do this? So I came up with this. So this is what the swatch guide looks like. It says on it, you know, it's branded. It says, you know, the Brutus Monroe's Crystal Swatch Guide. And this is perfectly created for you to utilize with your little gems. So let's zoom in because it's going to be hard to see until I zoom in. On the black portion, there are also marks. It's going to be really hard for you to see on camera, but I promise you can see them in real life. So this is the swatch guide. It's free. You get it completely free when you just place it in your cart. It's digital. But the best part is when you have it all loaded up. So this is one that I already did, and the gems fit perfectly, of course, in your little gem spots. But I created a white and a black section so that you can see what these look like when they are, you know, swatched out. So the camera obviously is not going to do them any, well, I guess it is kind of doing them some justice, but you can see just how shining, shimmering, and splendid these gems are. We went to the best manufacturer that we could possibly find because I wanted, you know me and my gems, I needed them to be shiny, I needed them to be shimmering, and I needed them to be splendid. So these are the new gems, and then right underneath is where you are going to write down what gems, what color you have. We are starting with these first 8, and then we'll move on from there. And then you can go ahead and, you know, cut these little squares out if you want. But all you do, I'm going to show you real quick. It's so simple. You're going to take your gem chart, and you're going to take your gems. My gems, I still have my sample packs, which I love because these are the sample packs that I have. And also, I forgot to tell you, if you purchase this full set, you are going to receive a 6-pack of our little decorative detail triangles completely free. So it'll go into your cart automatically. How thick are they? I don't have the answer to that. I can tell you that they are 3 millimeter. I went back and forth over and over again to try to figure out what the best sizing was going to be, and 3 millimeter was the best size, I thought, for card making and everything else. I don't know the thickness, though. I could tell you I can show you kind of a side profile. So that's the thickness. I don't know if that's going to help you, but that's what the thickness is of them. So they're pretty decent. They're not like a flat. They have a flat back, but not a flat front. So all you do is you're going to take your glue, and we're just going to do 3 on each one here for a purpose of time. And you can do this, you know, with your other gems too. I mean, they don't have to be 3 millimeter. You can just kind of place them and see what they look like either way. Unfortunately, I don't have my stabby tool. I have to use this stabby tool that I really don't love, because it's not Gina's stabby tool. I can tell you that. This stabby tool I would not recommend. But this, all you do is you're just going to take it and you're going to place it. And the reason I don't have my stabby tool is because it's on loan to Natalia, because she was creating these really awesome swatch things for me. And so I let her borrow it. And now I'm lost without it, and Gina's out of stock on them. So hopefully they will come back in stock soon, because I want to order 1 million of them. So all you do is you just place them. It's very therapeutic. It's extremely, extremely therapeutic to just go in. You're just going to grab your gem, and once you grab your gem, you know, with a tool that is better than this one. Whoops. That's why I don't like these like sticky tack ones. I like a wax. Oh wait, I have my Brutus Monroe one. What am I doing? We don't have these anymore, so please don't get upset with me. We're going to hopefully bring them back someday. But this is my Brutus Monroe one. And this is just luxury to be able to use the wax tipped one. Many of you probably have this from when we used to have it. So there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You just place your gems on and then you write down which one you're using. I'm going to put mine back in here. Yes. And we're going to have little templates that are coming. So again, this is what your little, your free swatch guide is going to look like when you download it. And then once you fill it up, it's going to look like this. So this is how you will be able to tell all of your Brutus Monroe gems. And it's really, I dumped out some of these into the little triangle tray that you're going to get for free if you order the full set of them. And this is what the full set looks like. And they are labeled on the side, not on the top. But that doesn't really, I think it's not, you don't need that. You don't need it to be labeled on the top because you're going to want to see your colors. You don't care what the color name is. You want to see what color you have. But then, again, all you do is you place them on here, write down what the color name is, and you're on your way, which I think is great. And again, these are just absolutely, I can't wait till you get them. I can't wait until you get them, and you're going to see me grabbing for them a lot because my set is right up there. And I love it. I love it. So grab them while you can. They're in limited supply right now. We didn't bring in a ton of them because we weren't sure how y'all would love them, but hopefully you love them and we can bring in additional colors. All right, let's zoom out. Hello, Emily. You're not late. I haven't even gotten started really yet on the other items. We were just talking about the gems. We just went over all of the gems. All right, next up, this is not part of the release, but this has just released with us here at Brutus Monroe. We have the brand new Color Harmony Transfer Foils. So all of my friends out there that love deco foil and love the foils just like I do, we have, oh, my mom said hi. We have the new Color Harmony. These packs are incredible if you want to try out different foils. So I'm just going to open up this one to show you how it works. Oh, I don't have to, the pretty one's on the back. So this is going to come with 20 sheets. You get 5 sheets of each. You get Flower Child, Mulberry, Pink Melon, and Pink Quartz. When you flip it over, see, you always get a specialty one in each pack. So this is Flower Child. We do have this as a bundle to get all of them or all of them with the glue pen because the glue pen's finally back in stock. So that is what is this one called? Shades of Pink. Then we have the shades of orange, which you get coral watercolor, sunset orange, copper, and tangerine. And again, on the back, they do work with the Duo, the Duo gel. They sure do. So that's the orange. You can kind of see that on the back. Then we have Electric Lime, Green, Jade, and Spring Green. This is the shades of green, and again on the back. Look at how cool that foil is. Then we have the shades of Aqua. This comes with Ocean Hearts, Teal, Turquoise Satin, and Aqua. And again on the back, look at how cool that specialty one is. Oh, I really love this one. So this one is shades of brown. So it's wood grain, bronze, caramel, and honey. And look at that wood grain. I can't wait to use that. Wait a minute. Maybe we'll use that tonight. No, I have an idea, but we're not going to use it tonight. Okay. Then we have the shades of silver. So you get zebra striped pewter, silver, and icy silver. So if you're just getting into deco foil, this is the type. Yes, these will work with any deco foil. These are not hot foils. Yep, they're not hot foils. You can use them with any deco foil product. Then we have the shades of gold. This is Disco, Rose Gold, Butterscotch, and Champagne. Wait till you see Disco. I mean, can you believe it? Then we have the shades of purple. This is Regal Leopard, Purple, Violet, and Lilac. Look at that leopard. I just think it's so cool. I love it so much. I love when deco foil comes out with new stuff. You know me, I'm a deco foil stan. Then we have shades of red. You're going to get Crimson Shattered Glass, Red Strawberry Punch, and Raspberry Jam. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then last but not least, in the shades of blue, you're going to get Blue Camo, Royal Blue, Ocean Blue, and Ice Blue. And again, if you're just starting out, if you're just getting into, let's put these in rainbow order. If you're just getting into foiling, this would be the way to start. This would be the way to get started, because you're getting a lot of foil, a lot of bang for your buck in one sitting. Okay, so there are all of them. I would say, guys, it will work with the chroma glazes too. Yes, it sure will. It sure will. These work with anything that you would use deco foil for. These are not the like hot foil. So you wouldn't use these with a hot foil machine. You would use these with your laminator. You would use these with your laminator. You would use these with your foil transfer sheets. You would use these with your toner sheets. You would use these with the transfer gel. You would use these with anything that is normal, regular, everyday deco foil that I've kind of taught you guys about quite a few times. These are the things. These are not the hot plate foil things. Does that make sense? All right, let's go back down to the top view, and let's get rid of these. Double-sided tape. Yes, it will work with all of those things. All right, are you all ready to see the release? Oh my goodness. Are you ready to see the release? I have my cheat sheet here, and I'm ready to go. Are you all ready? Should we do the inspiration box first? I feel like we should, because I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. All right, let's do the inspiration box first. Why not? All right, so if you have not gathered by now by going on to brutusmonroe.com, this month is all about a storybook forest. It's about castles and dragons and stories and creating your own ending and all sorts of just beautiful, whimsical colors. Okay, question about the foil embossing powder. Do I heat and set the powder? Yes, that is what you will do, Melissa. Yep. That's what you'll do. All right, my friends, let's open this up and let's take a look, shall we? I feel like when I open it, there should be like this light that comes out of it. That's what I feel like should be happening. Let me set my box over to the side, because that is how we're going to put everything away. As always, it's going to come in this bag, but it comes now, they come in boxes now, and they don't come in the zip top bags because we were able to give you more in the box if we didn't give you the bag. So I think that that's something that you definitely are going to appreciate. Oh, and this is the first box that has a new specialty paper in it. This is a good kit. This is a good kit. All right, so let me move all this to the side. So first and foremost, you are receiving the Dragon's Flight, I believe is the name of this simple blend. And I believe this is I think this is exclusive to the box. Heather Collins will have to let me know, but I think this is exclusive to the box. This is the Dragon's Flight Perfect Blend, Simple Blend, not Perfect Blend. You are going to receive a pack of the beautiful Peacock Fabulous Fibers. You're going to receive some Jade Gems. You're going to receive a beautiful pink ribbon that matches the Marble Magic paper perfectly. And let's move this to the side. This is the stamp set this month. Let's zoom in a little bit. Our incredibly talented, uberly wonderful, who just celebrated a birthday, Emily, illustrated this for us. This stamp set is called Magical Dragons, and you can see it has these incredible dragons. I love these dragons. Oh my goodness, you know what I just realized? You could put that coming out of the booty. That's hilarious. So we have You Are Magical, I Hope Your Birthday is Smoking, You Set My Heart on Fire, and you have the book, you have the florals, you have all of the dragons, the butterflies, the smoke. I mean, there's so much so much on this stamp set, and I love it. Castle fits on the one cloud. Oh, this cloud here. Yes, that's super cool. So, whereas also, of course, as always with our inspiration boxes, you receive this very generous, very large die set. I mean, this die set does not even fit on the, does not even fit on the magnetic sheet. It's huge. I mean, I'm assuming hopefully it fits inside of here because that's how you're going to get it. But this is the die set that you'll receive. And then you're also going to receive 1, 2, 3, you usually get 5. Yep, 5 of our pre-cut, pre-scored card bases. So let me put this stuff back in the box before I get ahead of myself. Let's zoom out a little bit. And then you are going to get the Marble Magic paper pad. This is something I would say if you want more of this paper pad, which you are going to want more of this paper pad, make sure you pick it up because this paper pad is turning out to be a bestseller. I think we've reordered it twice already. So this is the Marble Magic paper pad. Of course, as always, when you flip it over, it's going to tell you which coordinating papers you'll want to grab whenever you're using this paper pad. Oh, but let's take a look. So here's side A, side B, side A, side B, side A, side B. There's not really a bad sheet in here. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to add a little bit of gold foiling onto these. Yeah, it really does look like the gold is shining. It's beautiful. All right, so that is that paper pad. As always, there is an index on the back of the paper pads that is going to tell you exactly what paper is in the pad. One of my top 5 favorite pads that we've ever released. How am I doing on time? Whew. We've got a lot to cover still. All right, so that is the Marbled Magic paper pad. You pop that back in there. We're going to be using that a lot this month. All right, and then the paper you are going to receive. You are going to get this beautiful heather purple. You're going to get a sheet of lunch bag. And you're going to get a sheet of poison apple. And then now, from here on out in our inspiration boxes for the rest of the year, you are going to receive a sheet of specialty paper. So this specialty paper is, it's holographic and beautiful, and I cannot say enough incredible things about it. You are going to want to use this probably on pretty much every project. Every project that you are going to create. But it's something new that we are doing in the inspiration boxes so that you have something wonderful and whimsical and fairy tale-esque to use in your kit. So I think you're going to really love that paper. If you are like me, which I know most of you are going to hoard this paper. So we are going to have to probably give you a heads up as to what. I don't think we have any more of that paper in stock though, so we're gonna have to work on that, I think. All right. So let me put this to the side now. I have so much on my desk because there has been so much going on that there's not even room to put anything. Can you say what colors go with the marble pad? Yes. So I also believe that there's a bundle that you could just get the bundle all together, but it is Aubergine, Rouge, and Lagoon are the colors that match. But I'm pretty sure that there's a bundle where you can just grab the paper as well as the paper pad. I think you can get it all at once. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong, but there should be a bundle where you can get all of, you just get it in one click. We love a one click because it makes it so easy. All right. So what have I gone over already? Okay, so I've gone over, hold on, let me get my lapises to check off what we've talked about so far. All right, so we've done this, and we've done this. All right, we got lots to talk about, my friends. We got lots to talk about. All right, moving right along, we are going to go to Stamp Club because Stamp Club is next up because it is the next up on my list. So this, let me pull this all out actually because you'll be able to see it better. So this month you are getting a little book and some little foliage, and it says none other than create your own ending. We like that around here. We say that a lot. So this is the create your own ending with the book and all of the florals. And then of course this is a very generous die this month for Stamp Club Plus. It gives you the die that cuts out the book, as well as the dies for the foliage, as well as the die for the create your own ending. Now just a reminder, we updated this, I think it was a couple of months ago. If the die has the cut line, if your cut line is here, see where that cut line is? In the middle, or towards the end of it, that means it is a die that coordinates with a stamp. Now, if you have a die, let me grab, I don't know where my die went. I just had it, so it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. If you have a die where it is on the inside, do you see the difference here? On the middle, that is a standalone die. Inside, to help you line it up better, that is a coordinating die. In the middle, that means it is a die that is a standalone, okay? So yes, so we have a create your own ending stamp, and that is Stamp Club is just the stamp, $4.99 or $5 a month. I will never change that, no matter what the price of stamps go to. It will always be $5 a month shipped, and that's so that stamping and creating is accessible to everybody. Think of it like the Costco hot dog. This is our Costco hot dog. We will always have a $5 Stamp Club no matter what. And then if you get Stamp Club Plus, you will get the coordinating die every month as well. All right. And then if it says Stamp and Die Combo on the front, you're getting a Stamp and Die Combo. Easy peasy. All right, let me get these out of the way here. All right, we can check that off of our list of things to review. Next up, we have the Once Upon a Time stamp set. This is super, super fun. Hot dog. Super, super fun. Because, and again, this was a Stamp and Die Combo. It's not any. It's been pulled out and detabbed for me. But this stamp set also was illustrated by the incredible Emily, who is our main illustrator here. So we have all sorts of little fairy tale children. And we got this little pudgy dragon, which I love so much. So we have Once Upon a Time, which fits on the book, of course. Every friendship has a story. Your adventure is just a beginning. Your tops in my book. And then we have the little children. And then do you see what the shield says? We love little Easter eggs here. And the shield is something very, very fun. It's obviously a hat tip to our create your own ending. So the shield says CYOE. I know, I love the little pudgy dragon. And then of course you can either get the stamp or you can get the Stamp and Die. So the Stamp and Die again is going to cut out all of your pieces. So this cuts out the book. It'll cut out all your pieces. Also you can get, it will also cut out the your sayings, your sentiments. Okay. Oh yes, well Paula, reading was it was very, very big in my house. Very, very big in my house. All right, so let's check the Once Upon a Time off the list. Ooh, we have card panels that came back this month. I know y'all love the card panels. So this release, we have the Storybook Forest card panels. And if y'all love our card panels that we've had before, remember, card panels are a really easy way to just have an already created background, add a sentiment, add some little creatures, add whatever you would like. But let's ooh and ah over these card panels real quick. So the first one, oh, I love it. It's a forest of books. Then we have this one. You can see I used this for a project, but that's what this one looked like. Then look at this. Just absolutely beautiful. Then we have the books that are, again, trees with these beautiful, beautiful roots. And then look at this with the little baby dragon, and then the dragons off into the distance. I love it. Then we have more books in a forest. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. I just want to jump into this fairy tale scene. And then last but not least, look at this beautiful, beautiful background. This waterfall background. I just love it so much. Yes, I always love the card panels. It's one of my favorite things to wait until you see the washi sheets this month. It's a good month. It's a good month to come and hang out with us at Brutus Monroe. All right, so those are the card panels. All right, so let me move along to next. Oh, let's talk about stencils, shall we? Oh, I think the Dragonflight might be available separately later down the road. It looks like it might be because it's on this sheet here. I know it's not right now, but it may be down the road. All right, let's talk stencils, shall we? First and foremost, we have the Storybook Forest stencil. If you loved our fairy stencil, the fairy portal stencil, this is going to be a stencil that you are going to want. Of course, you can use this all over your page. You can use it to the side, the corner, whatever you would like. But this is just an absolutely stunning, stunning stencil. Again, this is called Storybook Forest. It's a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 mixed media stencil, and it is BRU 3269. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we have the stencil of the month this month, which is called Adventure Awaits. Look at how beautiful that is with the castle that's coming out of the book in the mountains. So that is the stencil of the month this month. It is Adventure Awaits. Okay. Can you foil the card panels? You can, yes. I would actually suggest foiling the card panels with the Magic Shattered Glass. That would be beautiful over the card panels. You sure can. You sure can. All right, we already saw the Dragonflight. And then we have one more. This is very Beauty and the Beast-esque. This one is called Enchanted Stories. This is the Enchanted Stories. Okay, and as of me going live, we only have 7 of the I Want It All bundles left. And I think we only have like 12 add-on bundles left. You all have really been rocking this release. Thank you. Then we have the Geometric Weave, Geometric Weave Slimline Stencil. We always try to throw in a slimline because the slimlines are great because you can use them in so many different ways. And then Crosshatch. This is probably one of my favorites. It reminds me of like, fairy tale, medieval, burlap and stuff like that. I think Crosshatch is just is definitely a winner. This is going to be a really fun one to use. Okay, so that is Crosshatch. Got it. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. All right, next up, we have the washi sheets. So every month we do a washi sheet set. And this month is probably one of my absolute favorite washi sheet sets in the history of washi sheet sets. And I'll tell you why. It is... Oh, wait. Do I have a... Oh, yeah, I do. They are book spines. So the way the washi sheets work, you've all seen these before, hopefully. If you haven't, welcome. All you have to do is take this off, and it is a sticker. So when you take it off, you have a book. And you can line all of these books up however you would like, and it can create a bookshelf. You can do many books, but they are already pre-die cut for you. They're already done. You just peel them off and you are off to the races. So it's a whole lineup of books, but they are already ready to go. You don't have to cut anything out and you don't have to put any adhesive on it. They're already sticky. So those are the washi sheets this month. They are called Sensational Spines. and I have a feeling they are probably going to sell out pretty quickly. Luckily, we print and manufacture them right in-house, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. Great for reading journals. Yes, that is a great idea. All right, next up is what we are going to use tonight, and that is the die of the month. So I've already used mine within an inch of my life because I've been cutting and doing all sorts of fun stuff with it tonight, but this is what the die of the month looks like this month. So you are going to receive this die set that will do both of these snow globes or just one of them, or you can add whatever you want inside of it. This has, I think, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 pieces. And you can either purchase this separately for $19.99, or you can get in on the die of the month. And the die of the month, just so you all know, it is going to be coming, you know, I think mid-year this year, it's going to become a 3-month subscription. So it's a 3-month commitment instead of just a 1-month commitment. We're still working through that, but you can buy this separately as well if you would like. Okay, and this is what we're using tonight. All right, I only have, well, no, I have a couple more things because I have the other release as well. All right, so then we have the Jade Gems. The gems are now coming in a different container. So it's the same amount, but just a different container. The other containers, we can't get them from the manufacturer anymore. So they now come in a different container. And they're just gorgeous. We're working on it. We are working on it, Kelly. So those are the Jade Gems. You can grab those as well. Okay. And then last but not least, we have the embossing powder of the month, which this month is called Enchanted Dragon. And it is just so shining, shimmering, splendid, and so pretty, and I think you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. That's okay, Susan. I'm just glad you made it. All right, then we also have a mini release on top of this release, and it's in honor of my birthday month this month, but it is not something that goes with the other release. So I don't know if that makes sense, but we have a couple of releases this month, so please stay tuned. These items are part of the supplemental release this month, okay? And these were all designed with yours truly in mind. So let's start with the Retro Rainbow paper pad. I'm in love with all things retro and obviously rainbow. This is going to be a great evergreen paper pad. So this is what the Retro Rainbow looks like. So the colors that coordinate with this are Wagon, Midnight, Jack-O-Lantern, Lagoon, and Sea. And let's take a look at this. It's a really, really cool, really, really funky paper pad with lots of oranges, lots of what you would consider a retro rainbow of colors to be. I love this one. And then it starts over again. So that is the Retro Rainbow paper pad. And I'm going to save, well, no, I'm just going to hit you with it. I'm just going to hit you with it. I was going to save the most colorful one for last, but I'm just going to hit you with it. This paper pad, I mean, all these paper pads emulate me to a T because, you know, they are my favorites and they're coming out during my birthday month, so it all makes sense. But this paper pad is the epitome of Brutus Monroe, Christopher Allen Spring. So this is called Colorful Spring, and it is pop art spring florals. And when you see what the design team is doing with this paper pad, you are going to be shocked. So we have Potion, Rouge, Lagoon, Wagon, and Jack-O-Lantern, and look at this paper pad. Oh my goodness. It makes me smile. I wish we had the front-facing camera right now because I am obsessed. Yeah, what Dana created with it. So that's side A, side B, 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 side A, side B. I love this one. So again, it's going to repeat. Yes, this is a Christopher paper pad, to say the least. It is a beautiful, beautiful paper pad. So this is one as well. This is not going to be an evergreen. It's just going to be a spring release. So once it is gone, it is gone. So I would say grab yourself, oh, thank you, Sharon. I would say grab yourself a couple of these. Please, 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 please. Because I don't want you to be upset whenever they're gone. All right, so that is the Colorful Spring paper pad. Next up, we have Vintage Plaid. This was created based upon all of my shirts that I wear. So this one is the coordinates with Midnight, Jack-O-Lantern, and Alabaster. And take a look at these prints. We're going to have to bring back our, was it Autumn Plaid? I can't remember the name of the other plaid that we had that was so popular. We have to bring that back. Oh, I love this. It reminds me of so many of my shirts. This one is the one that I'm wearing today, based upon it. And then it repeats. So that is the Vintage Plaid paper pad. Playful Plaid, yes, we have to bring that back. Anyone that's here that is an employee of Brutus Rideau, write that down. Write that down. Oh yeah, I'll have to send one to May May. I'm sending her some stuff anyway, so that'll be perfect. And then last but certainly not least, we have not had one of these in our lineup, and I'm so excited to have this. This is the brand new Plaid Shirt Layering Stencil. So it's a 2-piece stencil. And obviously when you layer it, you are going to get a plaid. So we have part A and part B. And when you layer the two together, you can see the incredible plaid that you're going to get. And it works in all directions. You can kind of flip it and do, you can do all sorts of really cool stuff with it. Would love to see me use what? This? I'm not sure what you want to see me use. The stencil? Oh, sure, I'll use it real quick right now. We're actually doing really good on time. Because I already have a lot of the things cut out that I need for the card, so we are good. Because I'm just going to show you how to assemble the card. That's my goal tonight, so I'll show you how to do this. Oh yes, there's so much you could do with this. So I'm going to take a piece of Perfect Blend, and then I'm going to line up my first piece here. Grab some pixie tape. We'll center it here the best we can. Place a little bit of pixie tape there. We're going to have to zhuzh up this piece a little bit because I got a little overzealous with the pixie tape. I know that's shocking to everyone, but there we go. And we're actually going to do a rainbow plaid because we can, right? Red, orange. Where's my favorite yellow? Here's my favorite yellow. Yellow, green, blue, and purple. Let's do a rainbow plaid, shall we? Let me grab my blending tools here. I really have to grab my... So we're going to start with Bee Sting. And for this, you're not going to get a lot of color coverage because it's the it's the blocks as opposed to the actual plaid. Then we have Roar. I mean, you could tell me to ink blend any day of the week. Ink blending is one of my favorite things to do. My question is, how many ideas will my head... I don't know. I can tell you that mine is full of ideas, and it's hard sometimes for me to get them all out. I can tell you that much. So now we have our Over the Moon. Now we're going to grab Later Gator. And this is my personal favorite rainbow palette of the Simon Hurley inks. Now we'll grab No Diving. And last but not least, Crown Me. All right. So now we can peel this puppy off. And this is our first layer of our plaid. How long have I been crafting? My whole entire life. When I was just a wee lad, I used to go over to my Aunt Verge's house, and we would make puffy shirts. So literally my whole life I've been crafting. As long as I can remember, I have been crafting. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of pixie spray for this one because it's a little more detailed. So I think that we want to make sure we hold it down really well. But this stencil, I have a feeling you're going to use this stencil for a lot of different things. I think you're going to use this for holidays. I mean, I could see this being a spring, a summer. You just have to change up the colors, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stick and step mat and I'm going to flip it, all right? And I'm going to do my rainbow in the opposite direction now. And we do have stick and stamp mats coming back. I promise. They are coming back. We are just waiting for them to come back in. All right, so we're going to start now with our bee sting. And by applying that pixie spray, we're going to make sure this puppy stays right where it's supposed to. So that's our red. Now we're going to go in with Roar. Yeah, my sister still has some of the shirts. I do not have them anymore, but she still has them. But yeah, I have been crafting for as long as I can remember. My mom can probably tell you, yes, you would use the finishing glaze. My mom could probably tell you so many stories about me creating things when I was younger. I think my very first card, my mom just found one of my very first cards the other day. I don't even know how old I was, but I made her a Father's Day card, and on the front of it, it was cut out to look like a tie, but when you opened it, it was a dress. And I don't know, Mom, do you have that? I thought she just sent me a picture of it, but I can't remember. And that, I would say, is probably my first card that I made. At least that I can remember. I'm sure I tried to make some when I was little, but... Later Gator. I was born crafting. I really was. That's the truth. And now we're going to go in with some... Remember, you always want to go back on the color you just did. This is No Diving. All right. And last but not least, we have Crown Me. And that is our purple. All right. Now we can peel this off. So 1, 2, 3, go. Now tell me, that isn't one of the most fabulous plaid backgrounds. She said, of course I have it. Okay, good. Look at that rainbow plaid background. Tell me that wouldn't be super cool on a card. Now, of course, remember, you can do whatever you want. The sky's the limit. You could even go back in if you wanted to and take these squares and line them up and do another rainbow if you want. Or do, you know, a dark color inside. Or, you know, foil it. Do whatever you would like. You can do so much with this stencil. But that is just off the top of my head the rainbow that I would do. So that's just a really cool, fun rainbow. But you can do this however you would like. Create your own ending, as I guess this month's release implies. All right. Let's put together the die of the month, shall we? Because I want to show you how to do it. So let me grab, I have most of my pieces cut out, but I did save some pieces to be cut out later so that I could cut out some with you. So the first thing we're going to need to cut out is we're going to have to find a scene for the background of our snow globe. And I think I want to use this one because I used the other one before. So this, we're just going to create a little scene in the background. So let me grab a little bit of pixie tape. Oh, you're playing with, well, you'll have to post a picture of what you made. Let me go over to the lawnmower. Cut this piece out. And the great thing is if you have a set of circle dies, you can use whatever size circle you would like. It's going to come with the one that obviously was sized to work with it, but you can use whatever size you want. If you want to do a smaller globe, a bigger globe, it's completely up to you. All right. So I'm going to save that because I know I'm going to use it for something. But here is our base. Now you can see, look how beautiful. We just were able to cut out our scene. Fall, Halloween, oh yes. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this cutting die a lot. All right, so then next up we are going to need, so I already have a whole bunch of pieces cut out. We are going to need our forest base. So the way that this works is you have, it's a twofer. So it's a die, I'll show you the die that it got cut out from. You have this die that cuts out both of these pieces, okay? So we're going to go ahead and lay down our, actually, I lied. Let's do some shading first, and then we'll lay it down. So I'm actually going to shade this with an alcohol marker, an Old Olo. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to add just a little bit of shading on either side. And it's going to look very scary to you right away because it's going to look like it's way too dark, but I promise you, once it dries back, it will not look that dark. Oh, Gina's done. Okay. It's so hard to split custody. It really is. But I love that you watch both of us. That makes my heart happy. All right, so we've got our shading on there, and it's, again, don't worry, it's going to dry back. And if you ever need like a cheat sheet, just grab your your packaging. All right, so we'll place this right at the bottom, and it really looks like this was made to do this. All right, place that at the bottom. Then we're going to place this one at the top. And look at how that creates that scene for us immediately. Now, you could be done. You could put a sentiment and you're done. you're done. You're completely, you're finito. But we're going to instead, add more pieces. So this is the base. The base piece looks like this. Okay. I'm going to add some shading to the base piece as well. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in, just so it gives us the illusion of this being 3D. Very simply and easily, and now that is going to give us a 3D look to it. And then we're going to attach this piece. It could not be easier to put this together. I made it super easy because, again, I design products for me and just hope that you all love them. So it's got to be easy. It's got to be super. Look at that. Are we done? You just might, Michelle. You just might. So we could be done, if you ask me. Pixie tape is a low-tack adhesive tape that you use when you're die cutting. But I always say that you want to tap it off on yourself before you use it, right? Okay. So now, let's add in our trees. Okay. So I'm going to put the trees on either side here. You could put them underneath if you want. That's what it looks like in the picture. I'm not doing that. I like them to be kind of in the foreground. But you do you. Whatever you like, you do that. That's what's so cool about this die. I'm going to add a little bit of shading with my Olo marker. Super simple to get a beautiful finish. Okay, and that's all we're going to do. Now, don't worry. I know you're looking at it, you're like, Christopher, have you lost your mind? That is a hot mess. It's going to fade back, and I promise you it's going to look just like it's intended to be shaded. You just want to make sure you go to the edges, which is something that I did not do. There we go. All right, and then again, we're going to grab a little bit. Now, you could do this. This would be a great Father's Day card, great uncle. I mean, if they're, fishermen or hunters or whatever that may be. I have all of those in my uncles because I have 7 of them, so they're all into something. And you can just add this onto either side, put a sentiment in the middle, and you're done. Now, this die set also comes with little houses. So you can do this for like a brand new house. You can do, whatever you would like. And it comes with the clouds. It comes with the whole kit and caboodle. But we're going to do the castle. So the way you're going to put your castle together is you're going to take a little bit of glue and you're going to put it right on your back piece. So your back piece is the piece that has the little flags on it. And then you're going to place your front piece. It's almost all the way down here. So I put on too much glue, but that's okay. And you'll be able to see on the back how it gets positioned. Okay, so there we go. So that is what our castle is going to look like. Hello, Vicky. That's what that looks like. And then we have to put on our little, is this a spire? Did I say the right word? Is this a spire, maybe? And I'm going to put this on with my Brutus Monroe tool. I, of course, cut these out of the Brutus Monroe chunky hollow glitter stock because, if it could be cut out of glitter stock, why do it out of anything else? Hello, did I say hi to Vicky already? I hope so. If not, hello, Vicky. Then we're going to place on our other little... Yes, you could do this out of green. And this could be, use the whole entire Wizard of Oz collection. I can't wait to see what you all do with this. I cannot wait to see what you all do with this. I think it's going to be incredible. All right. Now we can place our little piece right on the back here. You could pop this up if you would like. You can add a secondary circle to make it into a shaker. Whatever you want to do. The sky is the limit. Whoops. Oh my goodness. We're falling apart here. We got hit with a cannonball. There we go. We got to bring them. We got to make sure the moat's full. We're under attack. All right. Then we're going to put our little drawbridge on. And then also the drawbridge has a piece that you can do that it's going to give you your little circles. I'm not going to do little circles because, I mean, why would we do that whenever we have our brand new crystals? That doesn't make sense to me to use anything but our brand new crystals. But first, we have our little flags. Now, you could color these little flags if you would like. I'm not going to color mine. I'm leaving mine natural. I used the Brutus Monroe. I think it's hailing outside. I used the Brutus Monroe fiber paper to create my flags. And I'll show you up close what they look like. Because it really does, honest to goodness, look like yep, I'm about 100% sure it's hailing outside. Can't wait to take the garbage out. All right. So that is our last flag. And I'll zoom in so you can see how cool this looks. All right. So there's our little flags. Here we go. See the little flags? Can you see them? And they're literally made out of our fiber paper, so it's like half paper, half what's the word I'm looking for? Half paper, half fabric. Sorry, the madness of the hail outside is making me not be able to think because it's like hitting the window, the production window. All right, so I'm going to use the blue shift because I don't know why, but I've been partial to the blue shift since they've launched. Blue shift, crystal, and the emerald have been my favorites. But again, I mean, how do you pick a favorite? Cloth, yeah, I couldn't think. All right, so we're going to pop this down. Get all of our little gems into place. And of course, you can add these gems all over this if you would like. All right, again, this makes it super easy for us to pour our gems back in. If you buy the full set, you will get 6 of these for free to use. Stay tuned, Michelle. We actually have some super special, it's not that kind of foam tape, but we have a really cool foam tape that's launching on Thursday. All right, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add just a little bit of shading on this as well. And we're just going to go in and again, it's going to look very dark. Don't worry. I promise you I'm a trained professional. And a little bit on our blue. And this is just going to liven up the background a little bit. You can do this with ink blending if you want. I'm not sure if they fit in there, Penny. My mom just told me your question. I'm not sure if they do. But again, this is just going to add a little bit of visual interest, and it's just a little bit because it's going to fade back quite a bit. Paint some embossing glaze along the bottom of the base and emboss with gilded powder. Oh, that would be beautiful. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I have gilded. Oh, yeah, it's sitting literally right in front of me. What are the odds? So I'm going to grab the embossing glaze, and I'm just going to add just a little bit of gold. Or a little bit of the glaze onto the edges here. And the great thing is, you can really, with the embossing glaze, you can really create a look of like a dry paint. I'm going to show you what that means in a second. There we go. Now let me grab a scrap piece of paper. I don't know where my, here we go. Can I use the embossing powder of the month? Use it for what? Or are you just saying that I could use it? All right, let's get our heat tool ready. It is great being a subscriber because you're guaranteed to get it. So now you can see how that just came to life. Wonderful suggestion. Who was that? Who gave me that suggestion? Wait a second. Let me scroll up. There have been so many comments. I can't remember who suggested that to me. Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. But now you can see how beautiful that little ad of whimsy. And then this is the one that I made earlier. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to cut out, because you could put acetate on top of this. Again, you can do whatever you want with this. The sky is the limit. But I'm going to take a little piece of the Prism paper. And it's called Prism paper and not Prism stock because it is a much lighter weight. It's made for die cutting, like really intricate stuff, whereas the cardstock really isn't, because the cardstock it's too thick for that. This guy out, and then all you're going to do is just add a little bit of glue as that flies across the room. Oh yes, I sure can. I probably should start an embossing swatch guide for the embossing powders of the month. Maybe I'll do that. I don't think I have one down here, but I think I'll start doing that, and we'll swatch it out every month so you can see. All right. So now just by placing that on top, that's going to create the illusion that there's glass there. Isn't that fun? Well, Melissa, that's what I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to need you to do that as soon as you get the die. That's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need for you to do, my friend. All right, so let me go grab some swatch dots, because I'm sure there are some in here, but where they are, nobody knows. So I'm going to go, they're right around the corner. Give me 1 second. The swatch dots are the best way to swatch out your embossing powders. So you get your swatch dots in a pack, you just pop it down on your piece of paper. Preferably you would put this on the Brutus Monroe swatch guide. I don't have one here with me, but we're going to start doing that because we're only in the 4th month of the year, so I can catch up pretty quickly, luckily. And let's pop this off of here. Yes, I used gilded, yes. So it's a double-sided, perfectly sized little circle. Pop that off of there. Grab my grid. Grab my embossing powder of the month. And sprinkle that on top there. And remember, these bags stand up. You can pop them up. And grab yourself some wide mouth jars if you would like to. Look at that. If you don't want to keep it in the bag. We switched over to a bag because it saves you quite a bit on shipping. Yes, that's very saturated. We don't mess around when it comes to embossing powders. I mean, we don't mess around when it comes to a lot of stuff, but embossing powders are definitely our thing around here. All right, there we go. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. Oh, it makes it so these dots, I mean, it's the best thing ever. Can you see? Now, of course, I'm going to get I use this one brush because if I use, oh no, it wasn't dry. Hold on, I think I can fix that. Hold on. Hold, please. We have to get into we have to do an embossing-ectomy. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my goodness. An embossing-ectomy on the fly. I haven't done an embossing-ectomy in years. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Hold on. We're going to be okay. Hold on. Hold on. I think it's gonna make it. All better. Phew! Thank goodness I'm licensed. Or else we would have been in big trouble there for a second. Martini is a newer color. Martini and bubbly. Okay, all done. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, wait a second. I don't think, I might have Martini down here. Maybe not, though. I do. I do have Martini. Let's do a Martini real quick so you can see the difference between the two. Why not? Well, I got the heat gun out. So this is the new dragon. Enchanted Dragon. I can't remember the name. Hold on. Enchanted Dragon. And now we'll do Martini. Yeah, bubbly is very pretty. Bubbly is just a champagne. It's like specks of blue and green and gold glitter. It's very pretty. It's definitely a very unique powder. All the embossing powders of the month are always going to be a very, very unique powder. There we go. So that's Martini. All right, it's good. I mean, I don't like to toot our own horn here at Brutus Monroe, but toot toot. It is the best embossing powder. The best. All right, my friends. That is it for tonight. We're almost right on time. I'm 8 minutes early, so I can get out of here before. Yes, it's a much richer halushki. Do I have halushki? Hold on. Let's do a halushki. I mean, I got it out. Might as well. So, I mean, if you're doing some dragons and you're doing some really cool different greens, grab all three of these. All right. So this is the halushki. Might as well. We got it out. Right? I think that's the last green that I have. Nope. We'll do Jade next. Well, no, I'm out of my swatch things are messed up, so we'll do. All right, so that is all of the colors. That's all of them that I can swatch for you right now. Yeah, Jade's a little bit deeper. So there we go. So there's the greens. All right, everybody. I'm really going this time. Now I only have 6 minutes. So this is these are the colors so far. If you want the greens, these are the 3 greens that we have currently in the lineup. There's probably some other ones floating around out there, but these are the ones right now. Jade is going to be very similar to this one, minus the glitter and the blue in it. So that's that. Whew, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for everything. I can't wait to see what you do with this release. I know that there are tons and tons and tons of orders that are going to be going out tomorrow. We have tons and tons and tons of other things to release to you this month. I think we're releasing almost 75 products this month. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for those other releases. And my birthday box releases on the 12th. It will not ship until the end of April, but it's releasing on the 12th so that we can do kind of like a pre-order to see how many we need to prep for it. And it's all about the theater. And it is called the No Day But Today birthday box. So I think you're really going to love it. I had so much fun working on it and designing it with the team. And it's probably one of my favorite boxes that we have ever done to date here at Brutus Monroe. So I'm going to make a wish real quick as I put this around. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is a memory or your own ending. I love you all very much. Thank you for allowing me to do what I love every single day and for being a part of my life. I will see you all very soon. Good night, my friends.